What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down what is a vertical set move, okay? So this is a question that one of you guys asked, so we really appreciate the feedback, you guys, and if you guys have any kind of questions that you'd like to see featured in a video, you'd like to see a specific video topic covered, don't hesitate to leave that in the comment section below, you guys. We always appreciate the feedback, and it's always great to hear from you. So what is a vertical set? So this is a perfect example of what a vertical set can do here from Justin Jefferson. So it's essentially, you could think of it like a rocker step if you want, but really what it is it's a step to get this DB to sit inside when he's in zone coverage, okay? So it's a step with your inside foot. So if I got a DB who's in zone, and let's say, for example, I have to run a fade, right? So if you're running a fade and you got zone coverage like so, a lot of people ask this question, I would want to close the distance with him, step on his toes, and use what we call a vertical set. So like if this DB's here, we want to make him think post, right? I use this vertical set move to the inside, I'm stepping inside, I'm maintaining my stride, and my hips and my shoulders sell. This is probably, you could think of it like let's say, for example, it's almost like a cut on a post route, but you're just throwing with the opposite leg. You're throwing in the opposite direction. Vertical set, throwing to the inside. Hips and shoulders have to sell this thing, and we have to make sure that I maintain the stride because that's what sells to this DB. Because in zone coverage, that DB is not looking at us. He's got his eyes to the inside. He's looking out of his peripherals going off of feel. So if he feels us going to the inside, that's what can get him to hesitate for a second, and that opens up the fade for me to slip behind him. A lot of wide receivers, when they have that fade against zone coverage, what they will do is they will just take off and try to run. That DB will widen, squeeze you to the sideline, and stack you. So we have to threaten him inside to get any kind of separation on that. Now, how does that build into other routes? So obviously Justin Jefferson runs a comeback here, right? So on any route, what are you trying to make your routes look like? You're trying to make even from a 5-yard hitch all the way up to a 15-yard comeback, trying to make it look like a fade. So when I'm against zone, a vertical set is a great way to make your routes look like a fade. Rather than just Justin Jefferson running off right here and running into the blind spot and running a comeback, he gives him a move to the inside. The only time that you want to attack the blind spot is when you have an inside breaking route. Right? Like if I got to go here and let's say I have to run a post, I'd want to threaten his blind spot, get him to widen and go run the post. But if I have an out route, if I have a comeback route, if I have maybe for example, a corner route, I guess, if you will, you got to threaten him inside because you got to move him, especially when he's in zone. So he uses this vertical set move, threatens him inside, gets him to slip. Now I could threaten blind spot. Now I could threaten him with the fade, snap this thing off, and be able to get just a couple steps of separation. But against zone, that is all we need, fellas. A lot of guys struggle on running routes against zone, so a vertical set move is one of the best things that you can use. Okay, so now what are some other routes? Could you use a vertical set move on an inside route? Yes. How would you do that? Now, before I explain that, fellas, I want to talk to you about a great thing that we offer on our website that's going to help you guys improve skills like the vertical set, like a rocker step, like your breaks at the top of the route. Check out that very first link in the description below for our 4-week-long, 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan. So what you'll get access to is a 4-week schedule where we break it down in a digital document with sets and reps and names of each exercise laid out on a daily basis. And we include a video explaining each drill, breaking down each drill, the importance of it, and then we show a full speed example. So if you guys want some more information on our 4-week-long wide receiver field workout plan, check out that very first link in the description below, fellas. We'd love to have you on that program. Hope we can get you started soon. So now let's talk about other routes, right? So could you use it on an inside breaking route like a post? You for sure could, right? So you would probably use it though maybe a little bit sooner because again, even on a post route, even on a dig route, you want to make it look like a fade, right? So maybe what I could do is I'd close the distance, give a little vertical set, threaten blind spot to get him to turn, and then bam, I break this thing right off. Against zone, you could build all your routes off a vertical set. Maybe you like to run a lot of fades. So I run up, I give him a vertical set inside, run the fade. Maybe I like to run a lot of comebacks. So I run up like Justin Jefferson does. I give him a vertical set inside, burst back to the blind spot, and run the comeback. And then maybe I got to run a post. Make the post look like the other two routes. I run up, vertical set, blind spot, break it off to the post. It's all about keeping that DB guessing, especially when he's not looking at us and he's in that zone coverage look. Zone coverage should be easy every single rep because all your routes, it's really easy to make them look the exact same. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Great job by Jefferson coming out, using that vertical set, threatening the DB to the inside, and then breaking this thing right off in the blind spot. Hell of a route by him. All right, fellas, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Any questions, don't hesitate to leave that in the comment section below. We always appreciate the feedback. Again, if you have any video suggestions, anything that you guys would like to see, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. We always appreciate the feedback. And again, if you guys would like a 4-week field workout schedule for wide receivers, check out that very first link below. I'll see you guys next time.